You chosen one. Perhaps this content has appeared to you as a divine tool to warn you against falling into the traps of negative influences that surround you, leading you towards corruption. So, I urge you to stay with us until the end, as we will share insights from the heavenly realm. Who are chosen bear the responsibility not only to do what is right, but to desire what is true, to hold in their hearts a genuine purpose that aligns with the divine. As they progress, temptations arise, offers of influence, promises of high positions, whispers of shortcuts to power. Such proposals can be alluring, appearing as opportunities to advance quickly or secure worldly status. Yet, these are merely distractions, veiled attempts to derail the chosen from their true purpose. For every decision driven by personal gain, every step toward corrupt pursuits, distances them from the spiritual foundation upon which they stand. True power does not come through manipulation or deceit, it flows from the purity of one's soul, a purity that resonates with the universal laws of truth and integrity. To compromise on these principles is to erode one's very identity, leaving a void where purpose once dwelled. The chosen must remember, the journey is not a race to the top but a pilgrimage into alignment with the divine. Every choice made in truth fortifies the soul, while every shortcut weakens the spirit, distancing them from the higher destiny that awaits. Imagine an unseen eye observing every thought, word, and action. This is the law of the universe, an immutable watcher that neither sleeps nor overlooks. For those called to higher destinies, every temptation resisted strengthens their soul. Those who seek hidden paths or corrupt methods fall into spiritual debt, a debt that the universe will inevitably demand repayment for. In the silence of the cosmos, there exists an unfaltering witness, the unseen eye of divine order. This eye is not swayed by illusions of power or ambition, it sees through every mask, perceives every intention. For those called to higher purposes, it serves as a constant presence, reminding them that even in isolation, they are never truly alone. To betray this understanding by choosing secret shortcuts or dishonesty is to accumulate spiritual debt, a weight that burdens the soul and disrupts the harmony of their journey. The universe will, in time, demand its repayment, for the silent witness of divine order tolerates no imbalance. Each action, each intention, is inscribed in the cosmic ledger, an unseen book of truth where nothing is forgotten or dismissed. Those chosen for great purposes must remember that every moment of weakness or strength, every choice for good or ill, becomes a line in this ledger. Resisting temptation engraves purity into their spiritual identity, while yielding to corruption stains their path with debts that must one day be settled. The universe keeps an account, impartial and eternal, and every debt of integrity lost must eventually be repaid either in this life or the next. Imagine a universal law as ancient as creation itself, a law that reflects every action back to its source. For the chosen ones, this law serves as a guide, reminding them that what they sow, they will inevitably reap. Each choice to resist temptation enhances the light within, drawing them closer to their divine destiny. Conversely, those who embrace hidden ways or corrupt methods accrue a spiritual debt that the universe will collect in due time. The unseen eye of reflection ensures balance, returning every action, pure or tainted, to the heart from which it emerged. Spiritual growth is measured not by titles or possessions, but by the purity with which one walks their path. For the chosen ones, every temptation resisted adds to their spiritual wealth, an unseen currency that fortifies their soul. Corruption, deceit, and hidden motives, however, lead to spiritual impoverishment, creating a debt that must be repaid. The eye of the universe, ever watchful, observes this exchange, keeping a meticulous account. Those who compromise their values find themselves spiritually indebted, for the unseen currency of integrity cannot be replaced by fleeting gains. The universe operates on immutable laws that govern all actions, seen and unseen. For those with higher destinies, these laws hold a special significance, acting as both guide and guardian. Every time a chosen one resists the urge to stray from their path, they align more deeply with these universal laws. Those who attempt to circumvent this system through deception or hidden means only add to a karmic balance that must be rectified. The universe's law of accountability demands that all debts, no matter how hidden, will one day be brought to light and resolved. Imagine the spiritual debts we incur as shadows that follow us, unseen but ever present. For the chosen ones, these shadows grow with each corrupt act, each hidden decision made in darkness. Resisting temptation, however, dissolves these shadows, allowing light to fill the soul. The unseen eye observes every choice, understanding that true purity is not merely the absence of wrongdoing but the presence of unwavering commitment to integrity. Those who choose darkness over light will find that the shadows of their debts lengthen, and that in time, the universe will cast a revealing light upon all. There exists a mirror, invisible yet all-encompassing, held by the eye of the universe. For the chosen, every action, thought, and motive reflects back upon them, shaping their spiritual essence. This mirror cannot be escaped. It reflects with perfect accuracy, amplifying both virtues and flaws. Temptations resisted polished this mirror, allowing them to see their true reflection. Those who embrace corruption, however, find their image distorted, marked by debts and missteps. The mirror of the divine eye reveals all, and in the end, only purity of heart remains untarnished. Balance is the core of cosmic law, an unbreakable principle that governs the destiny of every soul. For the chosen ones, maintaining this balance requires integrity, resilience, and unwavering commitment to truth. Temptations may come, offering shortcuts, but each indulgence throws the soul off balance, creating a debt that the universe will demand to be repaid. The unseen eye watches, preserving the scales. For every misstep, there is a correction, and for every moment of integrity, there is a blessing. The journey is a delicate dance, one where balance must be honored above all else. Imagine that every soul carries with it an eternal record, an unseen archive of every choice made, every word spoken, every intention held. For those chosen to fulfill higher purposes, this record is especially significant, for it not only guides their destiny but influences the lives of those they touch. Resisting temptation adds purity to their record, illuminating their path forward. However, each corrupt decision, every hidden action taken for personal gain, leaves a stain, a debt that cannot be erased without redemption. The eye of the universe keeps this record in perfect clarity, and one day, each soul must confront the ledger of their own making. Challenges are not merely obstacles but tests designed to refine the chosen. Integrity serves as a shield, protecting them from distractions and guiding them safely along their path. This journey calls for resilience in the face of allurements, a steadfast refusal to deviate from one's moral and spiritual compass. With integrity, even the most tempting offers lose their luster. In the life of a chosen one, challenges act as divine sculptors, chipping away at weaknesses, fears, and illusions to reveal the true essence within. These obstacles are not designed to break them but to refine them, shaping their character and purpose with each test. Integrity stands as a steadfast shield, protecting them from the allure of shortcuts and false promises. As they hold to this inner truth, even the most enticing offers lose their power. Each challenge, then, becomes a sacred opportunity for transformation, drawing the chosen ever closer to their highest self. Challenges are like a forge, a place where the chosen are tested by the fires of adversity to strengthen their resolve and purify their intent. Every hardship endured with integrity tempers the soul, creating a resilience that cannot be bought or faked. The allurements of fame, power, and wealth may call, but integrity blocks their influence, ensuring that the chosen one remains aligned with their higher purpose. In the end, the soul that emerges from this forge is one of unshakable fortitude, a beacon for others on the path. For those called to higher paths, challenges are like storms that test their ability to navigate. Integrity becomes their compass, a steady point of reference that guides them through even the darkest times. Tempting offers may try to sway them off course, but with unwavering integrity, they hold to their true path. Each challenge met with resilience and moral strength confirms their destiny, proving their readiness to carry the responsibility that being chosen entails. Every challenge that confronts the chosen is like a refiner's fire, designed to separate the pure from the impure, the essential from the superficial. The allure of easy gains or quick rewards tempts them to abandon their higher purpose, but integrity acts as a shield, reminding them of their true worth. In resisting these distractions, they learn that real success is not found in what they gain, but in what they become. The journey through fire, however painful, burns away illusions and leaves only the gold of spiritual truth. Integrity is more than just a virtue. For the chosen, it is a sacred shield, guarding them against the subtle deceptions that could derail their purpose. Each challenge they face is an invitation to reinforce this shield, to solidify their commitment to their higher calling. With this shield, the chosen can stand firm, unshaken by the promises of power or prestige that seek to lure them off course. Challenges, rather than obstacles, become stepping stones to a deeper, more profound understanding of their path. The chosen walk a path that demands loyalty to a cause greater than themselves. Each challenge tests this loyalty, and every temptation asks them to prove their devotion. Integrity stands as their ally, repelling the enticements of the world and keeping them true to their spiritual compass. By rejecting the allurements that would distract or compromise them, the chosen demonstrate that their loyalty is not to fleeting rewards but to an eternal purpose. This loyalty, forged through trials, becomes a light that guides others. Challenges do not exist to weaken the chosen, they are tools to build resilience. Each obstacle faced with integrity strengthens their resolve, their courage, and their faith. Tempting offers, designed to test this resilience, lose their appeal in the presence of unwavering integrity. For the chosen, resilience is not just a reaction to hardship but a conscious choice, an inner commitment to stay true no matter the cost. It is this resilience, born of integrity, that ultimately defines their journey. For the chosen, not all victories are visible. Many are silent battles within, moments when they choose integrity over self-interest, purity over gain. These challenges, though unseen by others, are the true tests of their worthiness. Each silent victory over temptation strengthens their soul, adding depth to their character. With integrity as their guide, they find that these unseen battles shape them more profoundly than any outward success could. These silent victories become the foundation of a life well lived, a testament to their unwavering dedication to their calling. Challenges faced with integrity transform adversity into wisdom, pain into purpose. The chosen ones understand that each hardship has an alchemical effect on their soul, purifying their intent and clarifying their vision. Tempting offers may try to lead them astray, but their integrity prevents them from losing sight of their purpose. In embracing adversity, they undergo an inner transformation, emerging with a strength that no material reward could provide. This alchemy of adversity is a gift, one that endows them with insight and compassion. True strength is not in avoiding challenges, but in meeting each one with unwavering integrity. For the chosen, each challenge is an opportunity to reinforce this strength, to become more aligned with their higher calling. The allurements that once seemed enticing grow dim, their luster fading in the light of true purpose. With integrity as their foundation, the chosen stand firm, not swayed by fleeting offers of power or pleasure. This strength, cultivated through consistency, becomes a beacon, illuminating the path for others and honoring the sacred journey they were called to walk. Ambition can be a noble force or a dangerous snare. For the chosen ones, ambition must be tempered with humility and service. Pursuing high positions through questionable means can entrap them, leading to a forbidden destination, a place where power comes at the cost of their essence. The chosen must remind themselves that they are instruments of a higher purpose, not seekers of personal glory. Power is often seen as the pinnacle of achievement, but for the chosen ones, true purpose is what matters most. Ambition that is unchecked, that seeks only personal elevation, can lead them astray, tempting them into compromises that erode their essence. The chosen must temper ambition with the understanding that their role is not to seek dominion, but to embody truth and integrity. Every time they choose purpose over power, they reaffirm their alignment with their higher calling, steering clear of the traps that lie on the path of self-glorification. The chosen ones are called to great things, but this calling requires a balance of ambition and humility. Ambition alone can become a relentless pursuit of self-importance, but humility keeps it anchored in service and authenticity. For the chosen, every aspiration must be tempered by the recognition that they are stewards, not owners, of their gifts. This humility protects them from the seduction of power, reminding them that true greatness lies not in titles or influence, but in the quiet, unwavering dedication to a purpose beyond themselves. Ambition can easily become a trap, ensnaring the chosen with promises of prestige and admiration. When their goals turn inward, focused on personal gain, they risk losing sight of their spiritual essence. The chosen must be vigilant, constantly realigning their aspirations with the higher purpose that called them. To seek power for its own sake is to invite spiritual poverty, a hollow victory that leaves the soul yearning for deeper meaning. Only when ambition is rooted in service does it become a path of growth, rather than a snare. In their pursuit of ambition, some chosen ones may find themselves drawn to shortcuts or questionable means to reach high positions. Yet, every compromise chips away at their essence, leading them further from their true path. This is the forbidden destination, a place where power comes at the cost of integrity and inner peace. The chosen must remember that they are here not to accumulate titles, but to embody truth. Every step taken in humility, every decision made in service, strengthens their soul, guarding them against the seductive traps of ambition. For the chosen, true power lies not in dominance or visibility, but in quiet, humble aspiration. They are called to be vessels of light, conduits of a higher purpose. When ambition is guided by humility, it becomes a force of creation, allowing them to accomplish great things without losing their essence. Those who pursue power through questionable means may rise quickly, but they sacrifice the foundation of their spiritual identity. The chosen must trust that true success flows from a heart aligned with the divine, not from the fleeting approval of the world. Within each chosen one lies an inner conflict between ego-driven ambition and purpose-driven calling. The ego craves recognition, status, and control, while the soul seeks service, humility, and alignment with a higher vision. Ambition fueled by ego leads to a false sense of power, a victory that is ultimately hollow. But when ambition is directed by the soul's purpose, it becomes a steady, guiding force that enhances their spiritual path. For the chosen, true fulfillment lies in transcending ego and becoming a humble instrument of divine intention. Ambition need not be abandoned but transformed. When the chosen ones embrace ambition as a means to serve rather than to rule, it becomes a sacred drive, one that propels them toward meaningful contributions. The lure of high positions or influence through dubious methods fades when ambition is seen as a tool for uplifting others rather than oneself. Service-centered ambition aligns them with their higher calling, allowing them to achieve without sacrificing their spiritual integrity. It reminds them that greatness is not measured by power but by the impact of their humble service. For the chosen, the journey is not about accumulating titles or seeking applause. It is a path of purpose, one that transcends the pursuit of prestige. Ambition must be anchored in this purpose, a force that pushes them to grow not for personal gain but to fulfill their calling. When ambition veers off course, seeking self-glory, the chosen lose sight of their true destination. They must constantly remind themselves that they walk this path as servants of a higher vision, not as claimants of earthly power. Only then can ambition serve as a beacon, not a snare. The journey of the chosen is an eternal lesson in balancing ambition with humility. Ambition can drive them to reach higher, to develop their gifts, and to make a meaningful difference. But unchecked, it can also lead them to seek self-importance, drawing them away from their spiritual roots. Humility acts as the counterbalance, a reminder that their mission is one of service and alignment with divine will. Every time they choose humility over pride, service over self, they honor their calling. In this balance lies their true strength, a power that cannot be corrupted or lost. The chosen are bound by a higher accountability, they are accountable to the divine. Their actions ripple across dimensions, affecting not only their fate but also the collective destiny of those they are meant to inspire and uplift. Corruption and deceit undermine this calling, introducing spiritual consequences that can span lifetimes. The chosen are watched, not judged, and yet every action is weighed. For the chosen, accountability transcends earthly laws and norms, they are bound to a divine standard that watches every step of their journey. Unlike mere judgment, this sacred accountability serves as a reminder of the responsibility they carry to uplift, heal, and inspire. Every act of integrity strengthens the cosmic fabric, while each misstep weakens it. The chosen are aware that their lives are interwoven with the fates of others, and thus, their actions ripple across dimensions, affecting souls they may never see or know. The chosen are entrusted with a responsibility that goes beyond the ordinary, for their lives are not only their own. They are vessels of divine intention, and each decision they make, each word they speak, holds the power to shape destinies. The consequences of corruption or deceit are not limited to their immediate lives. They set into motion waves that impact the collective soul. In their hearts, the chosen know they are watched with compassion, not condemnation, yet they understand that every action is inscribed in the book of eternity. For the chosen, each action creates echoes that travel beyond time and space. A single choice, born of integrity or selfishness, reverberates through unseen realms, influencing the energies and lives of others. They carry the awareness that their path is a guiding light for those who seek truth, and any deviation from that truth introduces shadows into the world. To uphold their calling, they must remain vigilant, knowing that their accountability is to the divine, and that each act of honesty, love, or compassion strengthens the very fabric of existence. The chosen walk a path where intentions are weighed as much as actions. The divine does not judge them by human standards, but by the purity of their hearts. Each moment of integrity, each choice to reject deceit or corruption, is noted in the spiritual realm, strengthening their alignment with the higher purpose. The chosen understand that they are being watched, not to condemn, but to encourage them towards growth and truth. Their lives are a testament, a message to the world, and every decision shapes the legacy they leave across lifetimes. The chosen ones live with an acute awareness that they answer to a higher authority. Their choices are not isolated events, they are threads in the cosmic tapestry, impacting souls and shaping destinies beyond their own. Corruption may offer temporary gain, but it leads to spiritual debt that cannot be escaped. The chosen are watched, not judged, yet they know that each act of deceit brings consequences that ripple through eternity. Their commitment to integrity is not only for their own soul's journey, but for the collective upliftment they are here to serve. The universe watches the chosen, not with condemnation, but with a loving awareness of their potential and purpose. Every action they take, every choice they make, impacts not only their fate, but the destiny of those who look to them for guidance. The chosen carry a sacred accountability, knowing that deceit and corruption introduce spiritual consequences that extend beyond a single lifetime. They walk a path that requires unwavering commitment to truth, for they understand that their actions are weighed with a wisdom that seeks only to uplift and guide. For the chosen, each act of integrity sends out ripples that extend far beyond their immediate surroundings. Every moment of truth, every rejection of corruption, builds a legacy that spans lifetimes, inspiring others and anchoring them in higher principles. The chosen understand that their accountability is not merely a personal matter, it is a sacred responsibility to the divine. By choosing to uphold integrity, they reinforce the very fabric of collective destiny, allowing others to find strength in their example. To walk the path of the chosen is to accept that every action, good or ill, has spiritual consequences that may unfold over lifetimes. Corruption or deceit may appear harmless, but they leave imprints that weigh upon the soul and impact the collective energy. The chosen ones are not judged harshly, yet they are aware that they are constantly observed by a higher intelligence that holds them accountable. They strive for integrity not out of fear, but out of reverence for the divine purpose they serve, knowing that each misstep affects far more than themselves. The chosen are not merely individuals, they are guardians of a collective destiny, entrusted with the power to uplift and inspire. Their actions resonate within the souls of others, shaping lives and guiding hearts toward truth. Any deviation from their calling, any embrace of deceit, weakens the spiritual bond that connects them to humanity. The chosen understand that their accountability to the divine transcends personal gain. They are watched, weighed, and gently guided, for they are meant to be channels of light in a world that longs for meaning. The chosen live with the silent witness of the divine, an unseen presence that observes not to punish, but to remind them of their purpose. Each choice is a testament to their dedication or a reflection of their deviation. They are given the freedom to choose, yet they know that every action carries weight beyond their immediate experience. Corruption, deceit, and selfishness introduce spiritual debts that bind them, while integrity sets them free. In honoring their accountability, the chosen elevate not only their own soul but the souls of all who look to them for inspiration. Temptation is not a random occurrence but a test carefully designed to assess readiness for the next level of spiritual duty. Illegal proposals and morally dubious offers are merely illusions, facades masking a deeper lesson. By rejecting them, the chosen prove their loyalty to the higher laws that govern existence and demonstrate their readiness to embody their true purpose. For the chosen ones, corruption brings consequences that are not always visible but are deeply felt. The act of accepting a dishonest proposal severs their connection to the divine source. This rupture may not be immediately apparent, but it distorts the chosen one's path, leading them away from enlightenment and peace. The universe's law is clear: you cannot hide from the weight of your own actions. The allure of high positions can mislead the chosen if they forget the true meaning of elevation. Real power is found in spiritual alignment, not in earthly titles. When chosen ones remain true to their principles, they naturally ascend, blessed with wisdom and grace. The highest position is that of an unshakable spirit, unwavering in truth and humility. Accepting corruption or succumbing to temptation bankrupts the soul, leaving it spiritually impoverished. For the chosen ones, the pursuit of material gain at the expense of spiritual integrity is akin to selling one's essence. Each step in darkness takes them further from the light, and the journey back becomes increasingly difficult. Only repentance and a renewed commitment can restore balance. Conscience is the inner voice of the universe, a silent whisper that guides and warns. For the chosen ones, ignoring this voice comes at a great cost. Corruption dulls the senses, making them deaf to divine warnings and impervious to inner wisdom. Listening to the conscience strengthens one's resolve and aligns actions with purpose. True destiny is fortified by principles, and any compromise erodes this fortress. The chosen ones who adhere to their principles remain untouchable, immune to corruption's sway. This strength shields them from illusions and helps them maintain their course. Those who stray from their principles become vulnerable, subject to the winds of fate rather than the guidance of their higher calling. Every chosen one will, at some point, face the temptation to compromise. It is a forbidden path, one that may seem beneficial but is actually a trap designed to derail the chosen from their divine course. Those who stay vigilant, aware of this spiritual insight, can sidestep these pitfalls, emerging purified and with renewed commitment. Divine warnings are not threats but lights along the path, illuminating the way forward. For the chosen ones, these warnings act as a protective force, guiding them away from corruption and temptation. Each warning is a reminder of their sacred duty, a call to honor the purpose bestowed upon them. Ignoring these warnings dims the light, leading to confusion and spiritual blindness. Being chosen carries a weight that requires unwavering commitment to righteousness. The responsibilities entrusted to the chosen ones are sacred, and succumbing to illegal proposals betrays this trust. Every act of corruption erodes their credibility and weakens their ability to inspire. Remembering their responsibility keeps them grounded in truth and aligned with the universal law. Pride can be a hidden snare, especially when one has been called to greatness. The chosen ones must remain humble, understanding that their role is not to amass power but to serve. Corruption and illegal proposals often appeal to pride, offering a false sense of superiority. True strength lies in humility, which keeps them aligned with the higher purpose. The law of the universe is ever present, a force that keeps all actions in balance. For those who are chosen, this law acts as a moral compass, guiding them away from deceit and towards truth. The chosen ones who heed this law find themselves blessed and protected, while those who ignore it experience the painful repercussions of their choices. Power obtained without effort is often tainted, a shortcut that bypasses the necessary trials that forge true strength. The chosen ones are tempted with such offers to test their resilience and commitment. Embracing this temptation only leads to weakness, as easy power cannot withstand the trials that lie ahead. True power is earned, not handed over through corrupt deals. The purity of intent is a beacon that attracts divine support. Chosen ones who keep their intentions pure are naturally shielded from the influences of corruption. Illegal proposals lose their appeal when one's purpose is aligned with higher ideals. This purity acts as a light, guiding them safely through even the darkest temptations. Compromise in pursuit of position or gain can distort the chosen one's destiny, redirecting them to a path not meant for them. Every step taken towards corruption distances them from their true calling. The chosen must understand that their destiny is priceless and that compromise tarnishes its worth, leading them away from their divine heritage. Conclusively, every temptation, every allure of corruption, is a divine test, a means by which the universe assesses the worthiness of the chosen ones. Those who pass these tests emerge as beacons of light, trusted by the divine to fulfill their purpose. Those who fail must relearn the lessons, for in the journey of the chosen, shortcuts only lead back to the beginning.